morning. It's Saturday morning and I am on our doggy walk this morning. It's quite overcast. I woke up this morning with this urge. I wouldn't call it anything else, just I was playing with this idea for a couple weeks, but today it seems like the day. And I'm thinking really hard about coming home and taking out all of my love's clothing and shoes and everything that belonged to him clothes-wise, and going through it and sift through it and see what I actually want to do with it. So we'll see when I come back home in an hour if I still have the courage and the grit to face that. So yeah, I'll just try to relax and not think about it too much, and we'll see when I come through the front door if I feel like it. So for full transparency, it is several hours later. I think it's almost 1:15 in the afternoon. So when I came back from the walk, I immediately started doing other things like making bread, basically procrastinating. And I can't tell you why. I know why. It's probably because I'm facing quite a, I wouldn't say traumatic, but emotional experience. So we're currently in our roof extension, so that's where these two under eave storage spaces are, where I normally store my clothes. So you can see here, that's a bag, storage bag. It's quite big, and it has all of my clothing. So I just, a couple of days ago, in the evening after work, when the temperatures dipped, just had that kind of feeling of like, oh my god, I need to do a switch over. So I did autumn winter switch and packed away my spring summer clothes. So that's how I used to do that with my husband as well. So it was always switched over across the halfway year mark. So all of his clothes now and shoes live behind this door. So what happened is that when he died, I obviously took a couple weeks, and then I kind of realized maybe I shouldn't have all of his things on show, because every time when you open a wardrobe or pull out a drawer, you see his things and it's upsetting for you. So I had that thought, I'll pack everything away. So I did. So I literally packed everything of his. So his coats, his jumpers, trousers, underwear, literally everything, including shoes, into 2 of these bags and a couple extra kind of vacuum sealed bags, and shoved them there under the eaves. And they've lived there since. And I must say it really was helpful to me not to see his coats hanging where my coats are. I know we are all different, so I'm not saying this is the right way or the wrong way. I just felt like I need to live in this space. It's my home. I can't have the emotional triggers, especially in the beginning. I can't have them over and over and over again every day. it's enough that all of the furniture, all of the kind of decorative choices, all of the reno choices we did together. So that's already enough. It doesn't need to be like his favorite jumper on show. So I decided to put it away, and it really helped. It really made me feel like this home is ours, but it's also my space now. Surprisingly, it didn't take so much space when I packed it all away. I haven't looked into those bags since, so I assume it'll be a lot of emotional upheaval. So I'm preparing you now that I might cry. But I think it's time for me to figure it out, what I want to do with it. I think you probably want to hear my plan, so I don't really have kind of firm plan in place, but my thinking is there are a few things. So my husband was a really practical man, so he would probably appreciate me doing something with the clothes rather than just keeping it under the eaves, potentially getting damaged if something happens to the roof, or damaged in the bags because some kind of critters will get into it. So that's one. Two, I know that it's different if someone elderly passes away and the clothes are a little bit, not current, not really desirable or desired. But that's not the case with a man who was young and very stylish countryside man. And all of his clothes here are quite modern, quite current, in good quality. Some of them are new, to the point that he was purchasing things just a couple of weeks before he passed away. It's different when you are getting rid of, I feel like, getting rid of things of a young person, where the clothes can still serve someone else, can still make someone happy without me actually seeing that person. I know that a lot of people recommended giving it away to friends and family, or giving it away to a charity shop, which I absolutely agree with, and I would love that. But the idea I will bump into someone wearing his clothes would probably destroy me. Or even if that piece of clothing is not his, I will be still doubting myself, like, oh my god, is that his? So my loose plan is to sell it. He would probably be really I'm sorry. I had a breakdown. He would probably be very proud of me for doing something proper with the clothes, and if I try to sell them, I'll reduce the amount of things I have, B, I'll make some money off it, and the money can go into something meaningful to me. Because these clothes are maybe meaningful, but I can't do anything with them. I don't know what the meaningful thing will be. I can down the line decide if I want to make a piece of jewelry that is meaningful and I can wear it every day and I can put the money towards it, or I can go on a trip somewhere. But I will know that that amount of things that I can't use anymore and he can't use can go into something that is meaningful to me, and I can always remember that, so it doesn't go to waste. And also there's a third kind of reason to do something with these things, and that's me potentially moving. I don't know when, not in a immediate future, but not also in a distant future. I would like to move. I need to do this either way. It doesn't matter if I do it today or this month, or I will do it in a year time or in 6 months time, or it will have to happen. So why not now? I will put everything for sale, not all at once, like slowly and surely and deliberately, but I will let fate decide. If something doesn't sell, I might pack it back in and keep it and maybe move with it. If it's like a little bag, if it's like a little, carry-on suitcase of his things, that's possible to potentially move with me, or to keep for next kind of wave of feeling I need to shed this layer of skin. So it's just the first attempt in dipping my toes into reducing his stuff, and then throughout the time there will be other levels of reducing stuff, like furniture and other things. What I will do, I will probably sit through this and focus on autumn winter clothes, so I can prioritize those in my sales attempt. And also I want to add, I'm not keeping anything back. I've decided not to sift through it with the idea of like, no, I'm not selling this, no, I'm not selling this, because that will not lead to anything productive. If I try to do this kind of thing, like when I think, oh no, that has a sentimental value, no, that has some kind of memory attached to a holiday, whatever, it's unproductive. It will lead to nowhere. So I need to just sift through it to seasons and then put it for sale as soon as I can get to it. I must say, what makes this easier is that nothing smells like him. I'm really good at, keeping the washes quite current. So when he was taken to the hospital, I did the last kind of wash of his normal clothes that he left, not knowing that that's the last wash. So technically nothing that is here has been worn or had been worn and put away. Everything has been washed prior to me anticipating any of this. So that's kind of a blessing in disguise, I guess. Everything is washed and nothing really smells like him. And even I just smelled his wax jacket and it doesn't smell like him. So yeah, small wins. We have categories! Yay! Good morning! Oh no, you think you're getting some food? Good morning! Aww. Sunday morning, another morning, another doggy walk, this time in a beautiful sunshine. It's freezing, it's proper Thursday below 10 degrees, but it's absolutely gorgeous, sunny. I need my sunglasses, and I'm walking past the uni farm, so I managed to take some video of the cows. They have beautiful red cows, and they also have sheep, so you saw some ram coming, thinking that I have food. Poor boys, what a disappointment I am. I did not think to film today, but I wanted to share something which was a bit unexpected regarding yesterday's clothes. I wouldn't call it declutter because my love's things are definitely not clutter, but more, yeah, the whole process. So hopefully you can hear me over the wind. So what happened yesterday, I'm tangled in the lead. I put, after we stopped talking, after I stopped recording, I put the first jumper on sale. It was a Jules quarter zip jumper in navy, so I knew it would be popular, but it literally sold in less than 15 minutes of me posting it. And what really surprised me was my reaction. I got really happy. It almost affirmed my thought process that it is a desirable clothing, so I shouldn't just let it rot in plastic bags. I should pass it on, and I should let others to get some enjoyment from my love's clothing. My happiness and joy of the message coming through that it got sold really made me happy, that I don't feel sad that I need to, part with it. So yeah, I just wanted to share that bit of news, and what a turn of events. So hopefully it will give you some inspiration in your journey, not necessarily saying that you have to do what I'm doing, but just find ways to turn something really sad and negative in something positive and meaningful to you.